just get this sent to the chats. So that people don't miss it. There we go. I think we're good for the most part. All right. Okay, are we good? I think we are. Yo, people watching? Oh, geez, I can't. Let's get this out of the way. Hold up, we'll be there in just a moment. Full screen mode. There we go. And yo, is that? Oh, look. Yo, Banner Baddock? Yeah, hi, I'm Borscht. Okay, desktop. Boom. We did it! After long last, we're finally back. It took an entire summer, but we made it. We made it. That's the important part. That's what matters. Alright, I can. So we got. Oh, I probably should have pulled up important links. Let's do that real quick. New window. Kuro got. So we're gonna be talking about Corrin and Kirby. Let's see. We should probably also pull up the jump frame data just in case. Okay. And that's hitboxes, I guess. Kirby hitboxes. And then Corrin hitboxes. There we go. The right one. Are these correct? Also, is the stream quality looking okay? Is he really about to get bodied though? Is this stuff right? Okay, yeah, that's right. Dude, look at Kirby. What the fuck? That animation though. Okay. And then we got the corn stuff. Yeah, fair. Okay, we're good. All right. I believe that's everything we're gonna need. So we can jump right in. Don't need Google Drive anymore. Let's go. Barm is about to get bodied. Yo, Barmajan. Hi, Ryan. What's good? Ugh, I gotta move the screen so I can actually see the chat from sitting here. Okay. So we got Kirby versus Corrin. I have a few notes that I did take beforehand, but for the most part, well, I guess, I mean, I'm not totally winging it, but I don't know how these characters work, so we'll see. I mean, I sort of do, but not really, as my record versus Corrin shows. Okay. Can you guys hear that? No, okay. I'm gonna turn this down so that I don't have to pay attention to the sound. Okay. Salty Sunday. By the way, one thing I do like about crowded tournaments, like I know this about Impact 2, is I love these sort of shots where it just looks like everyone's just packed around the people playing. I love it. It's wonderful. Yo, Bod of Brunts. You're welcome, Sean. I had to do it eventually. Okay. So first round game, you guys go to Smashville, which I guess makes sense. Kirby, you like killing off the top. You like getting people off stage. You don't like platforms too much aside from helping you kill, so the Smash Roll platform does kind of hurt Kirby in that regard. But I don't know. He bans Town, he bans FD. Then everywhere else, you're just like, I guess I have to deal with it. So I don't know. You know your stage pick stuff. Anyway. So you run at him, and he jumps and nairs over you. Okay, yeah. This is the first thing I want to talk about, is that I was watching this, and Kirby's roll is actually sick. Because he watched this. It's also sick in this matchup, especially because Corrin likes to jump. Me in the back ready to cheer. Yeah, Pyros. Okay. This right here, look. Kirby runs, starts rolling. Okay, here we go. Oh, shield. So here we go. Rolling, invincible, invincible, invincible Kirby, invincible Kirby, invincible. Okay, now Kirby's invincible again. But like, so I'm sure like right now I'm at 30 frames per second on this because it shows up better on the player. But like, so there's like maybe 4 frames like that, and then boom, boom, boom. Kirby just goes into this wacky crouch that like is super hard to like. So I guess I don't know. Rolling immediately goes into a crouch, which is actually really neat. So Kirby's roll is definitely a strong thing in this matchup, and I think as like the set proceeds, uh, a lot of it. So the difficulty with Corrin, as like so sword characters usually do pretty well against Kirby because Kirby doesn't exactly have very good burst range. So he can't exactly whiff punish their aerials. But the thing with Corrin is, aside from Nair and like a delayed fair, everything sort of. Oh yeah, I could use a pen. Everything sort of hits like if we have Corrin in the air, the effective range is you have pin in the two directions. Of course, it's a little over exaggerated, but for the most part, everything is either here or it's like it's forward. I don't know. That's like how I view Kirby in the air, and I mean Corrin in the air, and Kirby happens to crouch below a lot of that. So I actually don't know if this matchup is that bad for Kirby. Um, because the main issue, the one thing as an aerial that Corrin does have is retreating air, which we'll get to, which we'll see later. But okay, I guess also include this because down air straight down. But fair has to be delayed if Corrin wants to connect it. Up air straight up not really a thing to use in neutral. Um, Nair is kind of okay. Down air is laggy. Back air is kind of useless versus Kirby because Kirby's so short. Unless Kirby jumps, but that's really a hard read. So it's really just like jump. If Corrin jumps, he has Nair and pin. And even with pin, because Kirby's so short, Corrin has to space it pretty. Yeah, let's control X. If Kirby's right here, well, Kirby, his feet, and Corrin wants to pin Kirby, Corrin has to space it so the pin goes straight through Kirby. Cause like on other characters where like you misspace a pin and go like this and you usually catch them in the face, you can't do that versus Kirby. So that's the main thing is that I don't know. Corrin struggles to hit low opponents, which I guess we're gonna see later. But you probably don't need me to tell you that, because you already know. You play this character. Anyway, continuing. Your up tilts. One thing I also want to ask is how well does Kirby combo Corrin? Because like versus Fox, everyone's just like, oh yeah, Corrin's like the perfect combo weight, but I don't know whether that applies to Corrin too. ISSJB. Okay. Down air. Jab off stage. It's another thing. Right here. Oh shoot, a little bit too far. To get him off stage. You can, in fact, down. You should be able to down air and at least trade with Corrin's up B, and so as Corrin gets like kind of spiked, you get hit into the air and you can just fall down with it again. Because if we look at the hitboxes, uh, shoot, if we look at the hitboxes. I know this from Fox that Fox can fair trade spike with Corrin because aside from the Corrin's like invincible for like the first 7 frames. I don't think that actually represents it, but after that, that's the hitbox. It's kind of bigger at the end, but if you can get it right now while this is going on, Corrin's head is exposed. And Kirby's down air looks like it reaches low enough so that you're going to be able to at least trade with Corrin's head. Which trade in that sense, you get pretty much most likely means a dead Corrin, assuming Kirby's hit stun on down air works as well. Like probably not as good as Fox's fair, but it definitely does hit Corrin downward, I'd imagine. Actually, don't know. You're gonna have to tell me that. Yo, doorstop? Doorstop here to talk about Kirby? Someone who actually knows what this character does. Two people that actually know what this character do, so I don't look like an well, actually I do look like an idiot, but you guys cover me. Where's down here? Yeah, okay. So I imagine your feet are probably hurt boxes, but that hitbox is down. You're if you position it right, you're definitely gonna be able to trade with at least trade with Corrin's head. Another thing to note with this edge guard, which I believe, oh shoot, closing the wrong things, should we miss a lot later is that here, let's see. Because you don't have Fox's Fair, uh, you need to position that you need to position the down air to where Corrin's going. Because if you look right here, uh, if you look right here, you put the down air so that it's going straight down like this. Corrin is already there, but Corrin's going this way. So by the time you meet, by the time you're down here, Corrin's probably going to be around here. So you know that all the time Corrin's going to be moving towards stage. So you don't have to guess the direction because Corrin can't go the other way because Corrin will die. So what you have to do when you think Corrin's going to up B, I think is space out a little bit closer to stage in front of Corrin, so that when Corrin goes to the side and you go down, you meet Corrin at Corrin's head. How's it hard to get? It's just because you mean hard to get it to trade as in landing on Corrin's head. Okay, I love this pen. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Continuing. Get knocked off stage. And as far as I know, he doesn't do the best job of ledge trapping in this game. But I mean, here's what I mean. It's like back air straight up does nothing. It's very unlikely to hit unless you jump in fair, which we'll get to later. What happened there? Oh, wait. Okay, so he just lands and intercepts your dash with the grab. Rolls behind, and you're at wait. Yeah, okay. So one thing also, you do end up getting killed for it later. I'm going to be trying to pay attention to is your roll patterns because while Kirby's roll is amazing for getting under Corrin when Corrin jumps, rolls are rolls and they're laggy and punishable. Let's go. Okay, gets the inhale. Although, I mean, I guess it gives you a projectile to throw back at Corrin, and the Dragon Fang or whatever is pretty good. I don't know. Looks like Corrin was a landing lag. If that's the case, you need to jab, jab, grab more. Okay, Corrin jumps, and you go for the Dragon Fang shot, which I guess works, but you're not. Okay. That works for there. Usually what I'd rather say, especially versus Corrin, is that once you're directly under Corrin and shielding, there's not really much Corrin can do about it. So if you don't have it, I don't even know how good. Well, let's see. Does he double jump back? Where does double jump go? Okay, he lost already some other point. I don't know. That works out. Using projectile to cover landing works. And get him off stage. I don't know what that was. Some wacky roll read. One thing you can do with projectiles, I'm not sure how well this works with charge shot, but I mean with Dragon Fang shot, but like with charge shot, if Samus like Mewtwo spaces themselves right here, so like they're charging the big shadow wall, and this is like perfect roll distance, you can pretty much it's a little bit of a read for exactly when to jump if you want to cover jump, but you can definitely mixing up the timing cover every single option in this situation. And I guess you can't shield cancel Dragon Fang shot, so it's not the safest because like with other characters, you're here, you're charging, and if you jump, they just use shield and then meet them with an aerial. So I don't know about that. Yeah, holding shield and facing away from the ledge. I imagine like you're talking about. Hold up. This right, like Kirby sits right here. Little arms. And just shields. Um, most characters that don't have a good ledge get up option, which I guess Corrin's extra thing really that Corrin has here is fair, which you can probably drop shield and up tilt and pin, which you'd have to restrain yourself from dropping shield, but then you could probably still punish afterwards. This ledge trap works really well against characters with no advanced get up options because it's essentially rock paper scissors. You either read when they're gonna jump, so it's not really rock paper scissors because jump is a bit weird, but no, not entirely. Okay, so if you think they're gonna neutral get up, you just grab immediately. And you react to them moving and then just immediately grab and like gets them every time, assuming you react fast enough. And then the other option is to simply wait, which means you can react and punish, get up attack, roll, and then if you wait, you technically get the positional advantage if they jump because now they're in a juggle situation. If you straight up read the jump, you can like jump out of shield back air, but usually you have to read exactly when they're doing it. One thing you can do a lot of the time with Fox, I know this works a lot, is just short hop back airing at the ledge like once or twice to discourage jumping and then land in shield. And then when they get up, they don't want to jump because they're scared of the back air because they just saw it. And then so they choose one of the other options, which you can get a harder punish on. Oh yeah, up smashing people is also super satisfying if you read people's neutral getups, but it's not safe and you have to be really good on the timing, so it's if you mess it up, you get messed up. Yeah, you can up tilt too, because up tilt drop shield up tilt is going to be 10 frames, assuming Kirby's up tilt comes out of frame 3. And if you're fast enough, you can still react to the neutral getup if you're looking for it. That's the thing. The moment you roll a legend shield, and you think they're gonna do something, you have to commit mentally to what you think they're gonna do. Either you know your animations or you're gonna commit mentally to what they're gonna do before they do it, so you can react to the specific option they choose. Because you can't react to both neutral getup and roll at the same time. Well, I guess neutral getup and getup attack would be a better example because by the time you've distinguished what's roll and what's neutral get up and what's get up attack, if they neutral get up, you're not going to be fast enough to react unless you really know the animations. Because like I'm pretty sure like Tweak is really, Mist has told me that Tweak is really good at ledge trapping, and I imagine it has something to do with that. So baiting and conditioning, probably not. I'm still working on that anyway, so I can't really say too much about it. Well, actually, never mind. Well, there's one thing that I believe I noticed in this game. Hey, hi Wayne. Okay. One other thing that sort of counters this ledge trap a little bit is just hanging at the ledge and waiting. Because oftentimes, if you want to catch that, you have to drop shield and then like up tilt or drop shield down smash or something. And well, okay, yeah. By the time you're doing that, if like I don't know, it's an extra option they have, just wait on the ledge because this doesn't cover just waiting at the ledge. And then eventually, once they can just wait there, you get antsy, and then they do something. Maybe like they hit your shield before they grab ledge, and then your shield gets small, and then you sort of just give up space, and then they can sort of get back to ledge a little bit better. One thing actually maybe that you could also do is in this situation, like if they're holding on the ledge too long, you stay here and shield, and then once the invincibility wears off, you immediately short hop down air. And while the down air is super slow and it's probably not, it's gonna hit them if they wait at the ledge, but they're gonna react to you moving and do something. Then because the downer is a multi-hit and lasts pretty long, you might be able to catch a neutral get up. You might be able to catch a jump with it. Uh, get up attack maybe too, and if they roll, that's the question. The one thing, of course, that loses to is if Corrin drops in aerials or drops in pins, maybe unless you drift it out. But hold on. What I'm interested in is how much the landing lag down air has. Shit. Oh god. I'm trying a new layout with like all my windows, and it's not working out too well. Okay, down here. Kirby's down here, 17 frames of landing lag. If you react immediately the moment you see their ledge invincibility, their ledge vulnerability, they're vulnerable at the ledge. You immediately react short hop down air. Let's see, your short hop fast fall. Where is it? Jump frame. Your short hop fast fall is Kirby. He's king. I don't know how that's. Kirby. Draw fastball 27 frames. So you immediately do that right when they drop ledge. Assuming that okay, let's do the first case scenario. Assuming they react to you jumping. Okay, so let's say they choose to roll 16 frames after you're looking for you to move, so they choose to roll 16 frames after you start jumping. So 16 plus 55 frames of end lag on the roll is what we're going to go with. The calculator. 16 plus 55 is 71. So meanwhile you're in lag 27 minus 16, and then plus the 17 frames landing lag, and then you have plenty of time to roll and get that. Assuming they roll right when you jump, 27 plus 17, 44. You still have 11 frames to dash and grab them, which you might be able to make, but that's assuming they roll the moment you jump. If they roll before you jump, then they'll also get away. So that is the one. I don't know if they read right when you jump, they can't get around. Of course, there's also ledge drop. Corrin can ledge drop fair or ledge drop, and then probably pin to the ledge and maybe stuff you that way. Absolutely, it hits people off from the ledge if you're facing away like you're supposed to. Yeah, yeah, and I guess you can't react to it too well. So I mean that's an option too. You just do that. I've never really I've used this ledge trap a lot, but I've never really conditioned myself to do that. So I'm not sure if it's just that it doesn't work too well, or I just didn't condition myself to do it right. Probably the latter. Okay. Let's continue. So, yeah. Anyway, you have this thing. Okay. I don't know what that was. He falls on you with an air and you just air dodge the back air, which I guess I don't know what could he have done here. How you read you air dodge, you just throw up, grab you, I guess, or pin you, but I don't know. It's a okay risk to take here. Granted, well, no, the back air puts you off stage and Kirby's recovery kind of sucks. Okay, you run up and shield. Boost likes to tomahawk a lot. So I don't know how effective this is, but for the most part, like when Corrin's in the air, if you run up and shield, Nair's not going to do anything, Pin's not going to do anything. And I mean, if Corrin doesn't do Nair and Pin right, it puts him in a disadvantage. And none of the other aerials are really going to do anything for you. So the one thing he has to drop and to empty hop and grab, it's a tomahawk you, but he doesn't do that too much in this game. Okay. Yeah, mainly because this. Because what I said earlier about, yeah, okay, this right here. So what I said earlier about Corrin, if Corrin wants to fair you, which I don't know, space fair might work out pretty well. If Corrin wants to fair you, he has to delay it super far so that he like hits you right as he lands, so it's a spacing where it's for the most part safe. I mean, usually if Corrin wants to hit you in general, this matchup, Corrin's gonna have to delay the input. Aside from maybe Pin, I'm not too well versed on how that works, but Pin probably not. But everything else, and even with Pin, because Pin's low priority, you sure hop fair right when Corrin jumps, you stuff out pretty much everything. Unless Corrin like immediately fares, but Corrin doesn't have much of a reason to immediately fare because if you stay grounded and Corrin immediately fares, you just run up and um you run up and get under Corrin and force Corrin to retreat. So really, if Corrin wants to punish, granted this fair is a sort of hard read. I believe this fair covers more options of what Corrin can do than Corrin short hop fair and covers what you can do. So this is another thing that you definitely, I don't know, like strong tool Kirby has in the matchup if you can get close enough. Oh dear, Everins, that's not okay. Okay, I've been keeping up with the chat too much. We'll get to Rock versus Uppy later. Okay. Continuing, yeah, so they got the fair. They have him at the ledge. Down air? I guess, yeah, that's the same general idea there. Down air covers a lot of things if you time it right. I don't know. It's worth experimenting with that in conjunction with rolling to ledge and shielding, and then when you see their invincibility go away, you just drop them down. When does, okay, Doorstop or Sean, would you guys, if either of you know this, how long does up tilt actually combo into stuff? Because I don't see Kirby's like at higher percents. It feels like up tilt really doesn't have much of a reward. When does like up tilt up air and up tilt back air stop working? Because I don't. I'm curious. Hold up. Glasses, boys. Perfect pivot up tilt is in general a really solid option versus any character that relies on jump. And most sword characters don't have the bet, like the grounded normals they have aren't the safest, so they're jumping a lot. Granted, the thing is, perfect pivot up tilt loses when you retreat with an aerial, which sword characters are going to be doing a lot. So unless you can get yourself close enough, which granted Kirby's short, so you can do, it's not always useful. But yes, that is a valid point. You can use invincibility on up tilt to catch aggressive landings. Yeah, that too. Kirby has no winning matchups. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Again with a dare. Something sick happens here soon. Good juggle. Oh, he was scared that he was going to fall further or something. Might have been scared of immediate downer and tried to invincibility through it. Okay, release. That was... I like that. This was sick. Because you know he doesn't want to be off stage, and so you just immediately down air. Granted, I don't know. If he... It was sick, but I think this is honestly a bad choice on Boost's part. Which I probably should tell Boost that I'm analyzing the match if he wants to come and listen. I feel like this is a little bit of a bad choice on Boost's part, because here... If he drops an up... Well, okay, no. Here. No, okay. Right here, if he just drops an up B's, I don't think Kirby's going to be able to downer that. And the wings are so big, Kirby's not going to be able to navigate around and back air stage spike, so... I think what you're better off doing... I mean, okay, actually, no, yeah, that's fine. Because this down air covers jump immediately up. And then you can land back on stage. Yeah, this jump down air covers... If he jumps up, you kill him. If he doesn't, you land back on stage and you're ready to lead trap. Granted, the Corrin's wings might hit you. Strong hit 60 to 70-ish, weak hit on 80 to 90 on Corrin. Is weak hit the aerial hit and strong is the grounded one like Fox's? I'm not clicking no links you're sending me, Everins. I'm gonna tell actually Boost I'm streaming that I'm analyzing his match real quick, so give me a second. Yo, waiting slides? Let's go. Alright, there we go. We're back. Let me pull out my notes. So I have those two. See if I've actually been talking about what I want to talk about. Yeah, one thing I also forgot to mention about that short hop fair that you do, it also stuffs Corrin if Corrin wants to empty hop grab or anything like, or run up grab. So using that, like throwing that in every now and then matches is, I think, a very good idea for just telling Corrin like, hey, you can't do these stuff to play around me crouching or else I fair you. Kirby's fair is pretty good, so it's all right. Okay. So yeah, this was a nice weak hit is in the front, aerial weak hit is somewhere between those two. According to the tracker. Okay, continuing. Also, is this true? If it sends him off stage, or could he have air dodged? I'm curious about that. Alright, first stock on, you only take 26%. Where'd all that damage come from? I just want to watch this again. Okay. Spacing, he lands an air on you, and you get under him with a roll. Kirby's sick-ass roll, and you up tilt. Down airs, and you get a rapid jab, and then this edge guard doesn't work. Again, rolling in and up tilting. Which he sort of did punish that time. So you get a grab, put him off stage. You eat him there, which, oh, wow, it's 10%. More jabs into jab, jab, grab. You catch him there. Convert into a fair. Now he doesn't have a double jump. That situation maybe. You might have, because here he doesn't have a double jump. He straight up has to up B. He either goes high or he goes low. That's his only mix-up. But he's also invincible during the startup, so may runoff Nair maybe? Well, actually, I'm curious what does Nair look like. Because like options are really restricted there. The one thing that's actually pretty good about Kirby. Well, one of the few things that's pretty good about Kirby is the offstage game is just so terrifying. See neutral air. Uh, might have been able to trade back air. How long does back air last? Back air might have been able to run off back air, or just somehow space it down air to catch the ledge. I'll be right back. So I don't know, down air maybe in that situation, or this might be the actual one situation where rock is, I mean, like the main situation where rock is actually useful. Let's look at it. Do you have it? Do they have it here? I don't have specials. Somewhere. Okay, I guess I don't. But I don't know. That might be a situation where rock is actually solid for covering that because there's nothing he can do aside from up B. Okay. Also, I'm sorry if I'm missing your ideas, Kirby people. It's getting a little bit caught in some clutter. Okay. Why not? Wait, why not run off Nair? Does it just have a shit ton of like cooldown? Uh, Nair. Oh, oh, jeez. That definitely says 73. I want to compare this to like some other people. Let's look at like Sonic Snare. Sonic Snare isn't very good, but it's definitely like, I mean, isn't like really similar to that situation. Sonic Snare is 50. What's Mario's Snare? Okay. Today I learned Kirby's Nair is slow as shit. Granted, okay, 10 through 34, that's 24 frames, whereas someone like Sonic, well, I guess Mario's Nair would be a better, more fitting example. Mario's Nair is active for 3 through 29, 26 frames versus your 24. Yeah, Kirby's Nair is pretty bad. I'm so sorry. Why? Why? This makes me sad. That makes me sad. Okay. So are you? I don't know. Is there really nothing? Okay, that's not. That's not it. Where is it? There it is. Is there really nothing Kirby could have done here? There has to be. There has to be. Like you're right here. You already know he has no jump. So you just stand at the ledge. What is the proper position to edge guard? I. You could jump right out towards him and fair again, but I don't think you could drift far enough to do that. Like if you needed to be off stage, Kirby had all the time to run off there. Especially like you eat someone's double jump, their options are super restricted. So usually, like, especially with a character like Corrin, you can put them in 50-50 will or die. So I don't know. What is the ideal positioning that you think? What's the ideal positioning to edge guard here, doorstop? Why are you saying shouldn't have? All right. Oh yeah, rock maybe. Yeah. Granted, he can react to rock and then stop himself before he goes beneath, and then you're in a bad position because rock isn't exactly the quickest of moves. So I don't know how good rock would be. Okay, you get nared because you turn around and do that. So that does something. You fair him again. So wait, how much did that do? 79 to 86. Okay, 7%. There's at the ledge again with a down air, and then we have this sequence here. That was pretty good. That I don't know. You dash forward and then I like positioning, that positioning. So you're grabbing, facing the ledge, but I don't know. How good is Kirby? Kirby has a pretty good turnaround animation, right? But I mean, that situation, Corrin did go pretty low because Corrin had to if he wanted to grab ledge. Define if they go define very low compared to low. Ryan, the thing with rock is, yeah, he has to up B, but he can react to the rock and then use up B, which prevents him from moving below Kirby because the rock is only effective below Kirby. And so if he uses, I don't know, maybe it might work, but I feel like there's also the fact that like he can sort of keep himself out of the range for as long as possible. So then, in effect, you have to try and two frame him with rock, which does not sound very easy. That too, you get off stage in only a little bit percent. Stop trying to start shit, everyone's. Okay, there we have that beautiful down smash. Oh, just take a nice look at it. Oh, here we go. Boom. Yeah. I love those screenshots. Boom. Okay. Anyway, 26%. Stock 2. We made it. It only took 30 minutes. Alright. So you're just running away. So, one thing. No, actually, no, that wasn't Corrin. That was Lucas. Never mind. So you run up top. I don't think you have to spot dodge much in this matchup. Because, okay, maybe if you run up to him and he's grounded, he's likely to grab. So maybe in that situation, because you don't really have much you can do out of run, aside from short hop fair. Again, short hop fair beats grab. So honestly, I don't think you have to spot dodge too much in this matchup. So, because you shield, you beat all the aerials. You fair, you beat grab and like half the aerials. If you, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it was necessary. Okay. Started dancing around. Flying with an air. Doesn't really get, it can't really get anything there because you just shield. What was here? What did you think? Okay. Oh, so he landed and rolled in time. There's, I guess, a case of spot dodge, but there's Corrin has better whiff punishes in that situation. So I still don't agree with spot dodging because like you get grabbed. I guess getting grabbed by Corrin sucks a little bit because you're Kirby, so getting out of disadvantage isn't the easiest. But I don't know. You either mix it up well or don't. You don't need spot dodge anyway. Here, I'm not sure, but like I feel like because of the hit stun, you'd be able to react to when upper connect. Ooh, yeah, we can calculate that now. We have calculators. But I feel like in that situation, you can sort of option select and like well, I not option select, but once you can react to whether the up air connects or not, and then so you can either up air and then go for a grab because most likely they're just gonna shield out of the combo, or you up air and if it hits, you do whatever you do to follow up on an up air. Let's check this. Ruben. Smash 4 calculator. Leaving the HTTPS zone. Sorry, trying to keep up with the chat. Going off stage only good. No, I think Corrin's aerial drift is good enough so even if Corrin got hit by the rock, Corrin would still be able to make it back with a drift full in and then up B. I can delay up tilt slightly to bait them and jump out and catch it. I don't know if Kirby would get back to you'd have to test that situation because he was at like he's at like 80%. And well we can go back and look at it in a moment, but Rock does have quite a bit of knockback, so I feel like I don't know how much lag you're initially locked into, but Corrin has to drift all the way out from back from the side and fall back down, whereas Kirby has to jump up a few times and up B, which is also slow, but I feel like not it doesn't take as long as you time right. It's risky though because if you miss, you're in an awful position. Okay, let's check this. Kirby. And yo, we can have all the oh, that's just oh darn. I thought it was like all the hats for some reason. Corrin. Wait, hold up. Kirby's moves. Wait. No, we're all the different hats. They don't. We can't check the damage calculations for hats for the different abilities they provide. I don't have them. No. Okay. Anyway, up air. How much hit lag does it have? Up air. 7 frames hit lag. I don't think that changes the percent. 100. 7 frames. I guess yeah. Yeah, you probably can't really react there to whether the upper connects or not. One thing though is what does this upper follow up into? Because I feel like you can just perfect pivot and up tilt or just up air and then land and up tilt. And that covers like the if it whiffs. Oh, he shielded right. Okay, yeah, so you'd have to grab that situation. Uh Rock does send at an angle, but it's a very, very steep angle upwards. Ryan, if Corrin ends up on yeah, stage advantage. You're gonna have to get up on the ledge versus Corrin, and forcing a sword character out of their position is hard. Granted, Kirby's roll, but again, you'd rather keep the amount of times where you have to use Kirby's roll to a minimum because eventually it's going to get read and punished. So you'd rather keep that solid option unpredictable. Yeah, and Kirby's disadvantage kind of sucks. Okay. So you get thrown off stage here. I guess, yeah, that was the question. What would this up air combo into? And why didn't this up tilt up air? Oh, it was too low percent. So what happens if you just keep up tilting? That's another thing. You just delay. If he double jumps out, you have him in a juggle position. If he waits, you just up tilt him again. I think in this situation, you just keep up tilting. Because, yeah, he jumps out, then you can try and catch his landing. Because Kirby isn't too slow on the ground. And you still have a projectile. And if he doesn't do that, then you up tilt him. He could counter. But counter you can straight if he counters and you read it, the risk reward isn't too heavily in his favor because then in that position you grab him forward or down air and he's dead, right? When's melee? Hi Jimmy. I don't know, Tanner. I'm not sure if it actually would be if Corrin would actually get to stage faster. Because Corrin has to drift pretty far and fall pretty far, whereas Kirby has to jump a few times and up air. So I'm not sure. It all depends on I think how soon Kirby can cancel the rock. Yeah. The situation is very dependent based on who gets back first, and even if they get back at about the same time, there's still the risk you have to take into factor if like you mistime it and Corrin just grabs the ledge because it is a small window. Corrin's invincible for like 7 frames, and then well actually, uh, Corrin's invincibility, Dragon Ascent, intangible frames 10 through 17. the difference between intangibility and invincibility. I think that means you straight up can't hit Corrin. So it's a very small window, and if that rock misses, then Corrin's in an awful position though. I the reason I was so sticking on that situation was because it looked like Kirby can get a kill there, but if Kirby can't get a kill there with the right down air, which I feel like Kirby had enough time to, Sean probably had enough time to set up the right down air spacing, but if he can't get the down air, then, or anything that kills them, like, Kirby doesn't exactly have any other tools to really reset the situation off stage, especially because Nair has 73 frames of, yo, let's use this marker. This is awful. This is bad. Why? Why? Why doesn't Ariel have 73 frames of jeez. This makes me sad. Anyway, continuing. So there you should have just kept up tilting. You down tilt, get grabbed. Off stage, again roll in. Now this is where it starts getting a little bit because he runs up and immediately retreats. So he was ready for the roll. Like I don't know. He had it at least in his mind. He didn't punish it, but the idea was there. So he's starting to catch on. So at this point, you see the moment like he does something that sort of looks like punishing the roll, because like there's literally no other reason. Like he runs up to you, baits that he's gonna grab you, and then jumps. I don't know. Like it's hard to recognize, but if you can, you should realize there, because like okay, I have to start being a little bit more careful with the rolls. They hold away and up. Okay, so that's just a Fox thing where it's straight up true sometimes, and it's annoying. Okay. The Nair's down tilts, is jumping around, lands on the Nair. I think the moment you see him going that way, you dash shield, I think, onto him. Or at least perfect pivot towards him. And then if he starts falling on you, you shield, because in this situation, if he nairs, if you were below him shielding, he's gonna get punished. Because you just drop shield up tilt. Because that's the thing with Corrin, because Corrin to hit you beneath him is either going to have to tomahawk, is going to have to, which does give him one mix up, but he either tomahawks, he nairs, or he down airs. Nair and down air, you just shield and up tilt and reset the situation. I don't know. My backer was weird. I guess you're just using like the fair, yeah. So just stuff out any sort of either pin or grab or any delayed aerials. So keep putting that idea in his mind, but that makes me sad. Oh, it's because you don't shield. So yeah, it's just something you gotta be worried about. That weak back air, that percent isn't the safest on hit, so the moment you land, you gotta shield. When he hits you, fairs, up air, stall yourself the ledge. That was scary, and you just neutral get up, which is fine because he didn't punish it. He had the right idea there, though. Like, I don't know, he was close, and it might have even killed. Actually, let's do the math because we can do this. Oh, this calculator is beautiful. Corrin's doesn't have any relevant rage, so we're fine. Kirby's at 59, I think. Corrin uses an F smash. That's gonna be cool. F smash angled up. No, it's not late. It's just normal. It's the tipper. Just assume it's tippered. Let's hope. Well, we'll see if it's assumed it's tippered. Visualizer. Let's go to visualizer settings. We're going to Smashville. And we're going to move you guys over to the ledge. Oh wow, that doesn't really look like it's in very far. So X. Huh. That smash? Oh, that's Kirby's F smash. Right. Okay, Corrin. Shoot. No, I don't want Dark Pit. Ah, Corrin. Kirby. I'm sorry. I just wanted to like use the calculator to actually do this one time. F smash. Oh, 12%. What's the knockback on it right now? 35 and 99. Oh, then F smash early hitbox one. Oh, okay, so that's the same. Well, let's see what this is. Okay, now we'll win a killed. Even okay. Uh, I was curious. All right. I'll do as much math as I want, Jimmy. What would be a better option than back air? Probably fair. I mean, because fair and back air essentially do the same thing in this matchup. They discourage delayed aerials, they discourage grabs, and they discourage pin. So Corrin's really left to either retreating nair or shield. Corrin doesn't. I don't know. Shielding is. I think a lot of this might come down to how well Kirby plays around Corrin's nair, and how well Corrin uses his shield to bait Kirby. Maybe I'm not sure. That's just theory. Okay, so you get up, roll in. There's again the roll in. Like in this situation right here, I don't know if you have to do this. I think honestly with the roll, let's see. So your roll is 31 frames of lag. Corrin's short hop fastfall is he's gonna be all the way at the bottom. Corrin's short hop fastfall, 27 frames. So you won't be able to react to the short hop fastfall, but But I feel like a lot of this game has just been spending short hopping. So I don't know. I feel like you might be able to just roll into reaction to him as a reaction to him jumping. Oh no, never mind. Because reaction time plus 31 frames means it's not gonna work as soon. So I don't know. I guess you're reading a jump here with these rolls, but he's definitely starting to notice them the way he's positioning himself. That's the thing. Sword characters love to catch roll-ins because they're very good at holding a position for like and slowly advancing it, and eventually you're in the corner, and then you either jump over them, which puts you in a juggle situation, or you try and like get through them, and like the most like straightforward way to get through them is to roll in, which they just call out. Yeah, up tilt works too though. Corrin can probably jump over up tilt because Kirby isn't too tall. I think in that situation just fair rather than back air because they both have the same idea, but fair is safer because of the multiple hits. Okay, back air there. Stops the pin. Then you run up and fair, and he down tilts trying to stop. I don't know. I don't honestly think I don't know. Looking at this, I don't feel like the matchup's that bad for Kirby. Like Corrin honestly seems like Corrin struggles a bit, especially if Corrin doesn't know what he's doing, which boost didn't really probably. He spot dodges because he's scared of grab, I guess. Caught the jump. That could have been really nice. I don't know if Kirby's Dragon Fang shot is as strong as Corrin's, but you could have definitely gotten the bite here. Okay. Then he jumps, and you jump too. You don't need a jump. You don't need a jump below Corrin. You just get under Corrin and shield. If he starts trying to like land and grab, then maybe you run under him, roll away, and then run it with a grab or something. Well, with that, not sure how well that will work, but I guess what you could do to beat grab is drop shield up tilt. Unless he spaces nair right, you're gonna get you won't get juggled. If he down airs, it might lead into a juggle. But I think for the most part, in this situation, you just get to where Corrin is going and grab it, and shield. And if he rolls to the legend shield, even if Corrin chooses not to land on you and goes off stage, now you're in the you're already prepared for the ledge trap of rolling. Like you've already rolled to the legend shielded, so you're already in position to ledge trap. No, Boost has been very big on the from my experience watching him playing him throughout. Like I mean like I don't know how far back he goes, but like I've always thought of him as the probably one of the people that abuses Tomahawk the most in Indy. Him and Bayo's, of course. I don't know. At least I noticed it a lot playing him. Okay, up till he rolls through. You land up tilt and then he rolls forward. I feel like once the first up tilt doesn't connect, you assume he either shielded or he rolled. You assume he shielded, spot dodge, rolled, and I feel like you just wait because like I don't see what this back air really does. You land, you try an up tilt to catch his landing, it doesn't connect. Oh, were you thinking it was gonna hit? But I don't think you can probably react if whether it hits or not. Up tilt, oh, frame 21. So you're gonna have to rely on like noticing the hit lag. And if there's no hit lag, you might not be able to react. But I don't know. I don't feel like that bear did too much, but you might have been trying to like follow up the up tilt immediately. It's like frame 3 or 4, I think, Ryan. I'll check in just a sec. Yeah, you right, doorstop. Okay, up till frame 4. Okay, yo, we've only dropped 0.1% of our frames. Okay. Then you run up and shield, which isn't bad. I still haven't seen him naring too much, which is the one thing that I feel like Kirby might have a little problem with retreating airs, because he doesn't have to delay those. So you run up and shield. I think this was smart because I don't know, like this probably I don't know if this was thought through in the moment, but if you run up and shield, you're expecting him to aerial, or if not, he's gonna tilt and you just whiff punish that. So this just like immediately roll away and then just F smash to cover the roll in because A, you've been rolling in a lot, so he already has that on his mind. And then B, roll is your response to jump, and so like because you're shielding, you expect either like some sort of retreat, which you don't really have to worry about too much, or a jump, or like a wave punish. So whatever you're gonna do, you're either gonna roll in or you're gonna run in. And F smash covers both of those. Like F smash covers both those ideas. So I don't know, that was smart on Boo's part. That was interesting. Shame he didn't pivot grab. That would have been nice, but yeah. Okay, now he's really starting to notice the rolls. If Corins aren't down smashing you on your like to catch you out of to catch your landings, then I think most likely you should assume they have they're starting to get an idea of when you're rolling, or at least they think they have an idea of when you're rolling. Down tilt F smash, we're hoping for the trip, and then you get pinned. Good whiff punish. Hang on a platform, catches you up tilt, catches you with the up tilt, and then ooh, that was nice. Yeah, I think versus Corrin. Corrin's not really gonna do too much. Well, I don't know. Kirby's up B is kind of bad, but I feel like versus Corrin, you just drift away from stage. Corrin can chase you off stage, I guess. Drift away from stage, and eventually, once Corrin gets close to you, air dodge in so that Corrin, even if Corrin waits, Corrin can't really position himself to pin, and then you just up back to ledge. Probably just a safe idea to do because he's not gonna kill you in any other way aside from the tip or pin. Fast enough for what, Ryan? Out of shield, you mean? Yeah, no, up till out of shield is fine. The reason I was talking about how long up tilt was is whether or not you can react to whether you hit it or not. Okay. This this is brutal. Actually, never mind. So, if Corrin's landing like near you like this, most likely the Corrin is going to be aerial, like using it aerial. So, like the immediate grab at a shield makes a lot of sense. So, like I don't know, he hasn't been threatening pit in out of jumps too much. So, like this grab was good because the only other thing is like tomahawk and aerial covers both of those. And he hasn't pinned yet, so there's no really reason to be scared. He hasn't like short hop pinned in your face or anything like that. Anyway, that was a good grab. Although I don't know, could you not have gotten anything out of down throw? When does down throw stop comboing into stuff? Okay, get him off stage, take position, catch his landing with a fair. Interesting. Oh, okay. His back was oh yeah, okay. I like that. That's smart. I don't know if he recognized it, but his back was facing you, and then you jumped in fair. There's nothing you can do there. You can back air, but if he initiates that, it's either going to be too late and you're going to hit him with fair, or it's going to be too early and he's going to be above you and he's going to give up stage. So that was a good fair. At the ledge again. I feel like the moment you notice it didn't connect, unless you've already like conditioned them to think you're going to drop it, the moment you notice that it doesn't connect, you should just immediately stop using it and like try and cover like a reactive roll or something, because or get up attack if you have enough time to shield, because once it's out, if the opponent has already like tested a few ideas against it, then they're not going to let themselves fall into it. So anyway, he up airs you. He's still at the ledge though. You try and down air to catch it, but he just returns to center stage. Now we're back to neutral. There goes for the back air again. Again, doesn't really do anything. Spot dodge, interesting to dodges the thing, but you don't have to spot dodge in this matchup. I feel like you don't really have to much. It's an unnecessary risk because his shielding would have done just the same. Anyway, he shielded. Now he's off stage. Punish. That was good. Interesting with the rising nair back, but that was good. Again here, you see him drifting back. I think the moment you see him drifting back, I would say rolling in nair, but maybe just dash in it. I mean, rolling in up tilt, but maybe just dashing in and shield. Um, because yeah, you're not covering his landing from here. Corrin's nair is pretty difficult to whiff punish on landing. But if you shield it, if you get right under Corrin right and shield it, then it's definitely easy to catch. So I don't know. I think you can play your juggle game a lot more aggressive, or like not aggressive, but like do your best to stay directly beneath Corrin when juggling. Okay. Rolls back, dashes forward, rolls back again to bait out the fair. What else would you? I guess that's what you've been doing if he's been getting close, maybe. I don't know. We'd have to go back and see your other fairs, see if we can find another one that you landed a while back. Probably got one at some point. Let's see. Just want to find one fair. Okay, well we know the back row is essentially the same idea as the fair, so maybe there's something we could see there about why you're fairing. What was this fair? Okay, I mean you definitely do fair as a read for when they're gonna dash towards you, but of course that makes sense. That's what you're supposed to do. Wait, so where were we? About right here. No, okay, soon. The roll bait. Okay, he gets back on stage. You guys dance around for a bit. And then you down throw him, don't catch his landing, and then he rolls, dashes forward, baits the. I guess that's what, because I don't know the way how fast these fairs are coming out. I feel like you're using them as a read for when he moves towards you. So I don't know if running at you then rolling back baits that reaction, but apparently it did. There might be some other reason as to why that's working. Sorry, not down throw. I mean F throw. F when is F throw stop comboing? They look the same. So I mean like F throw looks like a down throw. B stops working at like 55 unless they hold in. Okay. Yo, Shattuck. Yo, young peach god. Anyway, so he baits the fair because I guess that's the reaction that is something you've been doing a lot whenever he dashes in. Catches you with the juggle. Huh. I think this was just Kirby being short, maybe. Because he definitely, like, he waited, tried to catch the landing lag, but let's see. Yeah, I think you can see right here. Shit. Oh, I wanna. Damn bad. Nair comes out. Okay, Nair is gonna be like active like as of right now. I don't know. I feel like that back hit would have caught any taller opponent, but you're Kirby, and Kirby doesn't get caught by anything. Okay. Gen reads the roll, but you shield in time, grab him, down throw him, and I think this leads to the kill. Okay, that was interesting. I don't know why he's spot dodging. I feel like didn't have too much of a reason to there, just shield. But you get a down air and a down smash, and that doesn't quite kill, but I think you followed off here. Okay, yeah. So there, Ryan. There you have the rock. And so I was gonna say about the rock is that on the position a down air, otherwise stay on stage, because this rock just gives up so much space. Now you're in the corner, and I gotta give him ledge, and he had the read there. He was waiting for a roll. He was trying to bait it, but he didn't punish it in time, and then you just have smash out shield. All right. I love the shot. It's so cool. It's so good. There's so many people. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got Parmesan, you got Scoot, you got that one kid, you got Pyros. Rocked when he was above stage is what you're talking about? Yeah, I guess, but it's still the example there of what happens, because he was gonna get F smashed here. Scoot boost flubbed. I don't know. Anyway, game two. I don't know. So what do we have? We have you're fairing a lot. He knows you're. I mean, you've been rolling in a lot, but you haven't been getting punished it for it too often. So keep going for it for the most part. But he definitely has shown signs that he knows what's up. And you've been short hop fairing a lot to stuff out to discourage him from doing a lot of like Corrin's counters to like a short character. Let's check the notes if I'm missing anything. Yo, that deep breath, that excitement. Yo, being excited in 2017. Yeah, no, Ryan, I understand. If it hits, it makes sense, and if it hits, it's really a matter of like who gets back to stage first, whether it's usable or not. And like I feel like Kirby might be able to make it back to stage first, so then yes, it makes sense. But if you miss, it sucks. And with invincibility plus the fact that you almost grabbed ledge in that situation, there was a decent chance that you could miss, and the fact that LP is like slow as fuck. Anyway, curious. Pull up a thing real quick. Okay. All right, continuing. Yo, the thumbs up. I love this overlay. It reminds me of Big House so much. Okay, so we're going to Battlefield. I guess he takes you here. I don't know. I feel like this not too many stages favor either character in this matchup too much. So I guess the platforms do help Corrin just run away once Corrin has a lead. Because you're not getting up to that. Kirby's not getting up to that top platform very easily. Immediately the roll into up tilts. Doesn't convert into much because you catch them really high. It's good though. You establish a lead. Again, the back airs, which okay, so there it is a spacing where it actually does something delayed. But again, that's gonna get stuffed by fair. So okay, you roll in up tilt, and that doesn't work. I don't know. Yeah, again, this perfect pivot. Once you see him double jump that way, this perfect pivot back is unnecessary because you just dash under him and shield is what you want to do. Because then he can't land directly on top of you. He has to rethink what he's gonna do to land. You had to punish. You ran out power shield. You just keep. Actually, I don't know. Sure, you might just keep going. Boom. Bang. Drop shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6. Okay, I had like 6 frames afterwards to get a grab out. I don't know. I feel like you could have made it. Okay. Hmm. So yeah, running up and shielding is straight up, just yeah, straight up running up and shielding, especially after you've been doing all the fairs, is a strong option versus Corrin. It's like the one thing Corrin can do is like retreating there to beat both fair and like run up and shield. Rolls behind after the down tilt. Interesting that the back out of shield doesn't work. I see he's trying to cover your low stuff again, losing a lot of the stuff that fair was beating. So now you're starting to go for fair again. Fortunately, he avoids it. Let's see. Yeah, he avoids it with the space back air and then pins you. And oh boy, damage. Catches you again. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know how you cover both Nair and Tomahawk when you're directly below Corrin. Could have got more. He could have got more from what? Oh, from the up tilts. How could he have gotten more? Wasn't that the part where he got hit really low? Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Um, Jump and air dodge, not bad, but he probably could have frame trapped it, but he wasn't ready. So then you dash forward again into Corrin space, which unless he starts tomahawking you more, you can keep doing. He rolls, you get a down tilt into, and that doesn't work. Now you're getting juggled. Gets you with a back air. Somebody could have avoided that. And I guess you air dodge, but then you get up aired again. So that was just a read. There's not much you could have done there. Okay, that was unfortunate, this let go of ledge, because I feel like this could have gotten punished. Like, boom, right there. He should, like, you're like a prime tipper F smash spacing, I feel like. And, like, he could have just positioned it so he could have two caught you with at the ledge. I don't know if it hits below ledge. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, I don't. Was this intentional or did you mess up something you were going for? Because I don't know. It definitely doesn't look like a good idea. He doesn't know how it's the pyros not being able to punish up B, which I granted at the spacing. It's kind of hard. I'm sorry, pyros. Here, this roll in, I don't like too much. Well, actually, let's see. When do you do it? Okay, you do it like immediately. Just and he dashes back. Again, giving up information when you're not getting much of a reward off of it. So I don't know if I like that, but there's not really anything I can say against it too much. How's he get this down tilt? Oh, he lands and then you try and drop shield up tilt probably, and he just stuffs you. Yeah, that was nice. Except I don't know where he gets this idea from because he hasn't. I guess a lot of other people do it to him, but you haven't been up tilting his landing, so I don't know. You're on a platform, getting up air on your shield, but he lets you back down. They can't chase you in time. Just jump and air dodge over. Which I guess, I'm not sure how well it works if Corrin's grounded, but the moment Corrin jumps in airs, I feel like that gets caught. But it works in this situation. Unfortunately, it doesn't convert much off of that. This was interesting. Down tilt, jab, and then he drops shield and you down tilt again. And this was I was looking at earlier, and I don't. If someone has an idea why he dropped shield, that'd be interesting. Because like, so he down tilts and it's like, oh, he's gonna down tilt again. So then you jab. Let's see what the difference is in how you can punish these options. Jab frame 16. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Like the jab doesn't come out too fast, but it's very low landing lag. I mean, end lag. So honestly, jabbing just as shield pressure, solid option. So jab, and then you down tilt. Maybe what happened was jab comes out, ends way faster than down tilt. Yeah, also jab. That's what I was thinking. He dropped shield and realized like, oh shoot, he's gonna rapid jab, and then he tried to reshield again, but he wasn't shield like can't do that fast, so then he just ends up getting down tilted. So yeah. So yeah, Kirby's jab is actually frame 16 ending is it's one of the better cooldowns on jabs. Especially the time between, since it's a frame 3 jab, which isn't too fast, but frame 16 end, like that cooldown after the jab comes out is much lower than a lot of other people's jabs. Like even ZSS's, I think frame 1 jab interruptible as of frame 18, I think. Up B. I don't know what. I guess you did try and run a shield, but you accidentally ran off an air dodge. So I think the right idea was there. Interesting up air. Oh, you just trying to stuff it out before it lands on you. Okay. That was almost a pretty good bait. Fortunately, it doesn't work. Run up and shield, and he just sees it and grabs. Well, doesn't see it, but he assumes you're not. Because that is the one thing. If you do get really close to Corrin and you're not fairing, especially at this thing when you're like right next to Corrin and you're not fairing, for the most part, Corrin gets a free grab. So keep yourself close enough to Corrin, I think, where the fair works, but not so close that it looks like that's dead obvious that you're not fairing. Jab down tilt is busted pressure, yeah. No, I don't think he thought he could grab punish the down tilt because he didn't even try and grab there. He just dropped shield and got down tilted. So I think he was maybe like got frozen up by the fact that he's like, oh crap, I'm gonna get rapid jabbed. Okay, so he gets a grab, down throw. Tries to catch you regrabbing the ledge. Why are jumps to the ledge like this so damn hard to catch? Because you feel like it's like, oh, they don't have a hitbox, they don't have invincibility, should be free, right? But it's like every time. It's like you never get it. People just catch you off guard with that. I guess you're expecting to jump on an aerial maybe in a lot of situations, not in this one really though. So okay, that goes straight over your head, and you run under him. Yeah, you didn't need back there. You run under him, shield, he lands right next to you, and I think in this situation, yeah, again, just up tilt. If you're rolling in when he's jumping, you're the main thing you're looking to do, I think, is up tilt his landing. Okay. Yo, Nair? That was interesting. I guess. Okay, it is late, so it looks like a tomahawk. And I wouldn't be surprised if Guy Hero did that a lot too, because they played a lot together, and they do a lot of the same things. Like they both ledge trump a lot, and so they probably also both tomahawk a lot. So I might have been expecting that. So that was a neat Nair. That was unfortunate. I guess you extended your hitbox into the down air. Wow. Run up shield. Again, pinned and stuff. I think the moment you see pin hit your shield, you just keep holding it. And then you just let go and react to the kick. So, geez, I love how Corrin just can't, like, it straight up doesn't even connect. Granted, it might not be starting there. It's just, I don't know if it's Kirby short or you're sliding right and out of range where the hitboxes would be. to land on someone with. Uh, oh, 10 frames landing lag. I can give that doorstop. I can give that a seal of approval. Yes, 10 frames landing lag is pretty solid. That's Bayo's Nair level stuff. So actually, that's probably safe on shield to some extent. Oh shoot, no, I don't want to open Overwatch. Dang it! No, go away, go away. Ah, I'm sorry, misclick. Calculator. 10 divided by 1.75 plus 2. I did type that in right. 10 divided by 1.75 plus 2. Okay. 7. Oh, 7 frame shield stun, assuming you hit it right as you land. 10. Okay, first off, if you cross this up, the shit's safe. The snare is safe on shield. 7 frames shield stun, 10 frames landing lag. So your opponent gets 3 frames to. You're not going to be really spacing this outside of grab range, I think. So your opponent has 3 frames. Your jab comes out frame 3. So if they try and grab, you can trade your jab with their grab, which really doesn't get you too much. But if you cross that nair up, that nair is definitely safe on shield. Yeah. Nair to jab, cover yourself. But I guess the one problem is if you're late on the nair, so you don't get the frame perfect landing nair, or if and even if you do, your nair jab is going to trade with grab if they mash it out of shield. So I don't know. I guess unless you're outside of grab range. Of course, Kirby's short, so against taller characters, nair and then just crouch. That might be that might be a thing too. Just not for edge guarding. Yeah. Today I learned nair is good, but just don't use it in the air. Don't use it high up. 73 frames. It's probably worse than Fox's up B. Actually, probably not, but I don't know. There's the up B, and it doesn't work. Which is unfortunate, because, like, you're right on top of him. You just barely missed the 2 frame. Now you're off stage, but you get back to ledge. Okay, he reads up. You shield, he runs away, reads that you're going to follow after him, and then just perfectly on the drop. That's sick. I feel like this is the sort of setup that gets a lot on people because people are trying to chase sword characters. This still regardless is cool. Just look at this. Baits you into running after him and then just kills you at 100 for it. Oof. 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 Oh god, that was beautiful. Okay, he's at 89. Drop new platforms. I love Kirby and Jigglypuff's drop through shield animation. Just look at this. It's like boing. Look at that. Falls through and it just like inflates, like stretches one way, then just pulls back together, gets short again. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Right idea there. Probably messed it up a short hop. Falling Nair. Again, a solid ass option. Gets to the jump. Yeah, honestly, in that case, maybe like Nair doesn't have the best frame data, so it loses to immediately rising aerials, but we've already been over that Fair is pretty good at stuffing out rising aerials. I think Fair comes out frame 5, doesn't it? Kirby. Fair. Frame. Okay, frame tab. Right. Um, thinking Kirby's good has good frame data in 2017. No, but especially versus sword characters, if you condition the immediate rising aerial, if you can like condition them to think that it's dangerous because you fair them a lot for it, Nair becomes really good because that's the one weakness of Nair in a landing situation that it comes out kind of slow. But if you can condition them not to try and punish that, then Nair is a solid option, especially Nair Crouch. Nair Crouch sounds fun and cool. Because then you just like, if they try and punish it, that goes right over your head if they don't do anything. I don't know. Nair crouch down tilt or like nair crouch jab, nair crouch up tilt, nair crouch grab. I don't know what this air dodge is. Interesting bait. Maybe it was a bait. I don't know. Works out. I don't know what better shield pressure Kirby can really do. There's one thing you can do. No, Kirby doesn't really jump very fast. Like, you could nair fast fall, then jump and up air. I think just the moment you nair, boost will just full hop away onto the top platform. Again, it's not going to work once people have seen it the first time, especially after they've gotten around it the first time. So, like, you throw it out there to scare them and then drop it and then hopefully catch someone with it. Actually, how long are you stuck holding that? Inhale, seven. Oh, jeez. Yo, what's with this number 73? We got it here. We got here 72, which is basically 73. We got here. Yo, Smash Shack having 73 frames lag? No, okay. What's with the 73 though? I'm confused. Dash in, roll away. Yeah, roll away in general is something he's not using much, but where is he getting punished for not faking going in like that? Because I feel like the moment you are next to Corrin, you don't want to give up that position. I feel like Kirby really likes that position in this matchup. Just because Kirby being short means that a lot of the stuff Corrin wants to do doesn't really work, and then so shielding covers a lot of the other stuff. So I don't know why is what's wrong with how like him playing right now, not retreat, not like fainting. So again, he has the right idea to catch the roll maybe, but you roll through again, rolling through. Kirby's roll. You just roll through, jump, roll again, and you just get all the stage just by rolling, and then you just roll twice, and he gives up all the stage because like it's very like he's not sure if you're gonna do it, and it's very difficult to punish. Granted, again, retreating nair covers roll maybe when the corn's spacing. Oh, so like you dash forward, dash back, then maybe the corn overextends, and then you run in. But granted, I know I feel like Sean has been doing a pretty good job this set getting next to Corrin without needing that. But yeah, that is definitely if getting in is hard, then the best way to get into someone is to bait them to run towards you and then run towards them at the same time. So yeah, back air again, not really safe, but it is out of shield, so that's the fastest thing you can do in that. The fastest aerial you can do in that situation. Granted, I don't really think you need to do anything because like I don't know. I guess you can spay. You're in a sword range, so you have to keep shielding and do something. You can't just drop shield and wait for him to run towards you and up tilt. So maybe I don't know what else you do. I feel like was he shielding? Okay, no, he immediately down tilts. Hmm. So he's definitely probably gonna want to jump out. If he shields in this position, you straight at you like the moment you notice him shield, you short hop towards him and then landing nair. I don't know if Nair would catch him jumping out though, which I guess is what you're reading with his back air, and I guess that might have come close to killing, maybe, if he does immediately jump. So he doesn't. I don't know. At kill percentage, if you know your opponent's scared of the jump, this situation just jump in with a Nair. God, Kirby's Nair is sick. Kirby's voice actor was. Wait, really? Is that true, Shattuck? Dear God, we figured it out. And 7 looks like half of a triangle, so and there's a 3. Da 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 da. Okay. Interesting F tilt. I don't know. What's F tilt? What's Kirby's F tilt good for? I don't know, because like I feel like you're gonna F tilt, you just turn around down tilt. Dude, look at Kirby's face right here. I don't know how I can zoom that in. Actually, here's how. Kirby's face. Just look at it. Just give it a little here. I don't know. Something about Kirby's face there just looked funny. There we go. No, that's the pen. There, we turned it off. Okay, now I gotta shrink this back to normal size. Oh God. Yo, salty Sunday? Slatty Sunday? Yo, being salty on Sunday in 2017? Okay. Uh, which position? Oh, F smash instead of F tilt. Oh, okay. So you're saying the F tilt was like to read a roll in. Is Sean still here? Um, yeah, you're right. And then I'd imagine they probably come out around the same frame. Uh, is Kirby slow? F tilt frame 5. Oh, that's not terrible. It's got a lot of lag though. F smash frame 13. Okay, yeah, there's a big difference there, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. If you think he's gonna run in, I feel like you just straight up tilt, or maybe perfect pivot up tilt if you need to get closer to him. And then if he does jump, if he nairs, you're probably gonna get hit anyway, even if you did up tilt in place or do anything. All right, Sean, I wasn't sure. Sorry. And then if he just jumps, up tilt has so little lag that you can just be ready to cover his landing. So I feel like that's all. Oh, right. Up tilt doesn't combo at this point anymore, right? So okay, there I can understand the F smash because up tilt really didn't get you much, and then the F tilt puts him off stage. So yeah, okay. Maybe down tilt. Maybe the call there is to turn around down tilt because down tilt also has 21 frame cooldown. Down tilt has like the same frame data, right? Down tilt. Yeah, down tilt has like identical frame data. It's like lasts one frame longer. That's about it. So I don't know. I feel like turn around down tilt was the call there. It's just F tilt is easier. Because then, yeah, after the down tilt, you can react and get ready to punish. Fair, fair. You air dodge, and then you just land and shield. Okay. Yeah, that was. I'm not sure if this was restraint or just panic, but running in here, especially, I don't know. Yeah, he's shown that he likes to do it once, so like running in when you can't get next to him gets you in to get like can get you F smashed. I don't know. I like the patience. And then after the F smash, then you run in, take space. He jumps back. You spot dodge again. I don't really think you need a spot dodge in this matchup. Shielding would have been fine. And then shielding you can roll in whenever. The moment you see him back here or whatever, I don't know. And he sort of frame traps the spot. Oh no, he doesn't frame trap the spot dodge, but he catches you there regardless and goes for the kick, but it doesn't work. He catches you with an air. That was a nice nair. Guy on the platforms. Hmm. I don't know if boost really could do other shield pressure. Yeah. I don't know. I probably could delay an aerial, maybe, but aside from that, it's not too much you can do. He does just let you walk down, which I don't like, because he just gives up stage. I guess he was hoping you'd fall on him with an aerial, but after this point, he can already react. Okay. He might be scared that you run off an aerial, but I don't think Kirby's fast enough to do that. So in that situation, he probably just best to just take stage aggressively. Yeah, but you're not really punishing. You're not really punishing Corrin's bear like that because it sort of auto spaces for him when it pushes him back. So I don't know. I still don't see much of a reason to spot dodge in this matchup. I want to look at this hitbox. Kirby's F smash. Forward smash. Okay. Well, yeah, you launch yourself forward. That's like Meta Knight's dash attack, but like a kill move. Okay. Um. So anyway, and then you just run up, probably tomahawk there. See if we can find out. No, he tried to dash away. Interesting. How much? Oh, he tried to pivot grab. Yeah, I think he tried to pivot grab, but you just you grab him there, which makes perfect sense. Covers everything. Up throw does the kill? No. Down air and down smash. Is that true? Because he bounced up. Oh, is it because you get the spike hitbox at the very end of it, and then he hits the ground and bounces up, as opposed to just like if you land with it? Because like down throw, down or down smash is like kind of finicky, isn't it? S smash a lot in neutral against Diddy's, bruh. I mean, I guess you're gonna get punished for a lot of things anyway, so maybe. Today I learned Kirby's S smash. Okay, but yeah, you understand, Sean, why I'm saying I don't see much of a reason to spot dodge in this matchup, right? It's just because like you stuff his immediate arrows out pretty well to throw off fair and up tilt, and if he tries to land, you can usually just grab. So there's not really a threat of a tomahawk too often. Okay, and spot dodge loses to pin a lot. So this was a pretty good reaction, but you managed to roll away in time, and you managed to slide off stage. Not bad. That would have been really pro. It probably wouldn't have been safe on hit, but this situation right here, down tilts you, goes up tilt you, air dodge through, drift so you can edge cancel, and then immediately rise with a back air or an up air into an up tilt. Yeah, that's fair. Just keep that in mind versus sword character versus Corrin at least. You don't have to spot dodge too often. Okay, now again, he's just giving up all. Okay, that's definitely something Boost might need to work on. Is just giving up stage. I think he was talking to me about this a while back, as like, I mean, not a while back, but at old fashioned how when he played defensive, he just ran away instead of just standing there and doing nothing. So yeah, definitely noticeable here. Just gives you all the stage, and you jump in with a fair. Is this? Are you reading like a jump, or is it a missed short hop? Now that I think about it, actually, it looks like you're reading a jump, but I don't think you've seen him do it too often, so you don't need to do it. Yeah, because you don't need to, unless your opponent gives you a reason to do something, you don't need to do it. And he hasn't really given a reason much to do this. Especially the last time you were in this situation, you remember he down tilted. So you're like, okay, if he's not recognizing this pattern, he's probably going to down tilt again. So yeah, just like Nair in that situation would be amazing. Oh yeah, in that case, especially since you have a Wii U now, because Nair is so safe on landing, it doesn't come out the fastest, but shield drop Nair might be a pretty useful thing to learn. Shield dropping in general is a solid, especially like shield drop back, a combination of shield drop back air and shield drop Nair might definitely be worth learning. There's a lot, and even if you don't use it with Kirby, there's a lot of different characters that shield dropping is a great applications with. Always a whiff punish, fair and reaction. What are you talking about? Why would doorstop? Why would Corrin be fair in the situation that you're referring to? Yeah, shield dropping is super good. I've started to actually implement it in friendlies play with Shattuck, and like with Mewtwo, shield drop fair is sick. And like shield dropping makes Bayonetta's up tilt unsafe on shield on a platform. Shield dropping makes Fox's back airs not work. Granted, I mean like back air machine gun not safe. Granted, Kirby doesn't exactly have the frame data to keep up, so probably yes. So I don't know if it's too useful versus that, but because like if someone tilts you and you're on a shield, tilts are never safe on shield. The only reason they're safe when you're on a platform is because dropping shield and falling to the platform takes so long. So, but if something's not safe on the ground, it's not safe on shield drop, which is beautiful. Oh, if you crouch, you expect. Oh, short hop fair, you can always with punish. Oh, with F smash on reaction. That's cool. Okay. So you get on the platform, you shield, you jump away. That was a nice jump away because like he's expecting you to want to go back to the center stage, but you just jump to the corner. Get back down, but now of course you are in the corner. But evident as we've seen earlier, Boost is very, very loose on his stage control. You're just giving it up for free. A lot of situations. Like he's sort of contesting here if you run after him immediately, but if you don't, you just run up and he just gives it up again. So again, spot dodge, you don't need to do that. I guess what you're scared of here is that he lands and dashes forward and grabs. But if that's the case, you just run up shield, drop shield, and down tilt probably. Or actually, see what the end lag is on Kirby's grab. Grab 20, okay, now. Because you might have just been able to grab shield and then grab there at the timing that he dash up and grab you. And just beat him out. Maybe. Or you just crouch. If you Can you crouch Corrin's dash grab? Because if that's the case, if you ever think you're gonna get tomahawked, you just drop shield crouch. And if you can crouch dash grab at him, I'd assume you can crouch normal grab. I mean, I have my Wii U here. We can test it right now, but if you guys already know, that'd be sick. I'll turn on the Wii U just so in case we do need it. Okay. So he rolls behind you, tries to grab, and you just spot dodge up till. I guess in that case, maybe it works. He's already right next to you. Seems like a panic reaction though. Watch your spot dodges. Up tilts only 14%. Knock him down. Rolling around, I assume if you hope like you're thinking he's gonna get up attack, but even then you just shield maybe. I don't know. Rolling doesn't seem like it does anything here. Knocks him down. You try and roll. You do read properly, but you're in too much lag to punish. That was whack. Okay. Oh gee. Oh geez. Oh geez. Everything. Oh god. Why is Downer so slow? Why is he so far off stage versus Kirby? How does he make it back alive? Also, this situation, you jab him twice, then he goes back to ledge. He has time to think on the ledge here because the fourth 20 frames. So I feel like then you don't jab again. Because like he's expecting that then, and he's had time to think about it. So then I feel like you get ready to cover something else. So you're just actually, why does he jump through that? Oh, it's because it stops right when he jumps. That was a nice power shield. That was clean. Up air to catch the, yeah, I can see it. Especially this up air I think works right now because you haven't been running under him and contesting his landings much. Or he's been conditioned by everyone else that he's played against who has run under him that he should just do nothing and tomahawk them because they're gonna run under and shield. So maybe that's why this up air works. Oh, that was unfortunate. You jump down air. Down air has a landing hitbox, correct? I feel like in that because of that, you like if they're at the ledge ever, you just land with it. I guess it's active for longer this way, but like its hitbox as we saw isn't very big. So you just land with it. If they roll, you can punish. If they get up attack, you get hit, but it doesn't really lose much. If they jump, they might still get caught. I don't know. I don't like drifting off with it too much. Granted, I guess that F smash was intended to punish it, but no, he roll and then F smash. That's not enough time to punish your downer. It's not fast enough to punish the downer. There, you just neutral get up. You run in. This time running in and then up tilting, but he lands in time. He throws you. Hmm. Catches you trying to get back on stage with the up tilt. Oh, I guess you're going for the edge cancel air dodge there. I don't know. You're going for the drift. I mean, the drift mix up. So I don't know what to say about that. Could probably a good idea, but it didn't work. Granted, he's been covering center stage a lot, so I don't know. Might be. He's been covering the favoring center stage, so he's fine with you going to the corner. So if you go to the corner, you're not getting hit. You're in a bad position, but you're not getting hit. So I don't know if getting hit in the corner, that being worse, outweighs getting immediately hit if you drift in. Yo, light. Hello, light. He bends over. You can't. Okay. Yeah, it has a landing hitbox. Sick. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that down air drifting off stage. Granted, it made it somewhat safer. I feel like you weren't really losing much by just landing on stage with the down air, because you'd still be in a good position. Nice air dodge. Unfortunate down air. You try and run up and contest, and he catches you there. Tech tries to pin, misbases it. And now you just run up shield and he doesn't move. Yeah, if you run up shield and he doesn't jump, then I think you immediately... Granted, I guess you didn't have enough time to react here. I think the moment that happens, you either roll away or you jump in air. You jump... jump fair is super slow. It's like 15 frames. 14 maybe. Kirby probably has a frame 4 jump squat. But... running up and shielding the moment you realize that Corrin is still grounded, I think you've got to abort the situation. Light gamer. Fight me, Ryan. I can see if I want to. Okay, throw. Doesn't kill. It's getting close. This makes me cringe. I mean, like, it works out, but, like, just letting go of the ledge and then intending to sort of stay off stage just scares me. But it works. You're doing things with double jumps that I don't know. I guess, yeah, you're baiting him to cover the landing. You just keep double jumping, land on the platform. Gets you back to stage. You roll in when he's... So you react to this position. You react to this jump, and then you roll in. Probably. And then he just grabs you. Yeah, I guess if he jumps away, then you can't really get under him in time with your roll. So that's one of the reasons why he's retreating so often. He's trying to catch your rolls. So I don't know how you take advantage of that then once you realize that he's retreating. So, oh yeah, you just walk him into the corner and then nair a shield. Nair. Kirby's nair sick. Sick, but like sick as in rabies sick, but also sick as in cool sick. Run up, spot dodge, avoids the back air, but you can't punish it regardless. So again, you just shield, take the background shield, but you'll be fine. Actually, I'm curious how much landing lag this has. Fair. Hold up. Gotta clean the glasses. What about shore hop nair? Shore hop nair is sick. I can tell you that. Landing nair. Oh yeah, shore hop nair in the corner. Once you have them cornered. Like with the way he's playing right now, where he's like giving up stage super hard because he's expecting you to roll. So then you just walk forward, take stage, and eventually he'll give up so much stage he'll be in the corner, and then you shore hop nair in his face and start your pressure. So after you shore hop nair, you can crouch a standing grab. Dash grab comes out frame 8 plus 1 to dash would be frame 9. So you nair crouch, and then if you crouch for a span of like 3 to 5 frames, and then immediately down tilt, you'd avoid a grab. Granted, then at that spacing, the down tilt isn't going to be safe on shield, probably, because you're right next to that. Or I guess you can retreat with fast fall and landing retreat nair, so it barely scrapes their shield. And then you're down. You might straight up just be out of the grab range, and then you can just immediately down tilt. Oh, can't hear you. Wait, what did you miss? For the abort option. No, it's like with the way he's just leaving the situation all the time. Like just giving up stage. Because he's just running away trying to catch your roll. Then you just run up and then... There. I'm sorry. Okay. What were you looking at? Back air. Back air has 14 frames landing lag, does 11%. Hold up. It's a one inconvenient thing. Glasses and headphones sort of like makes your ears feel like shit. Anyway, auto cancels frame 30 and a back air. Oh wait, no, not frame 30. That's fair. 42 and back air comes out frame 13 through 16. I don't know. I guess it's just the distance it creates that makes it safe. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I see it now. I think by the time he lands, he's like that, and you're still in spot dodge lag anyway. And then you run up and you jump and you're fair, but you're trying to fair probably. So then he catches you and you die. Yep. You can hear me fine now though, right? Look at how many people. Now we have Parmesan, we have Scoot, we have Satic, we have Pyros, and now we have Krilliger. So many people, so many friends, and we have Benbin Bobama in the background. It's great. I love the shot. It's beautiful. It looks so crowded, and I love it. And I take it that's Sam Bananas sitting around there with a tattooed arm. And we go to Lilat. Lilat helps Corrin out on the landings a lot. Also, you took okay. Well, explain to me, Sean, why you take. Yeah, take advantage of having center, which is what I get. Unless you have some other ideas, I don't know. My idea of taking advantage of having center is just if he keeps giving up stage, you just walk him into a corner. Boost giving up that position. Yeah, but also, if he doesn't have a percent lead, then Boost also doesn't really have a reason to approach. So I feel like you just walk him into the corner then. That's like your best option in that situation, given the circumstances. Also, Sean, if you could explain to me why you go to Lilat, because I know Corrin likes this stage. I know the platforms are going to help Corrin with landing. Granted, you haven't been exploiting Corrin's landing. Uh, the tilts maybe help you out with your crouching, I guess, is maybe one of the reasons. But aside from that, I don't know. I feel like this stage favors Corrin, so explain, please, Sean. Okay. Here we go. Game 3. I was sick. It's only 8:30. So you immediately drop down and perfect pivot back, which I don't really think you need to do, but I guess looking cool is important. And he just immediately throws a projectile at you because he's looking for a lead, because playing Kirby with that lead sucks. And he gets the lead. How? You down tilt. Expect a trip. He rolls back in time. I feel like he's been rolling back a lot when he gets hit. So like, I don't know. It's something you definitely could have caught on to because he did the rollback F smashes to catch your dash ins. He every time he got knocked down, he rolled back for the most part, as far as I can remember. When he gets poked, if he gets out, he oftentimes rolled back too. So you could have started going for a little bit more aggressive reads on that. I feel like at this point. Anyway, he whiff punishes you down to up tilt. Okay. Apparently didn't get more than that. Oh, I guess that's what the nair was, but you somehow got around it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes a reason to pick Lilat, but Corrin likes Lilat because the platforms help out Corrin a lot and allow for like pin mix-ups, I'm pretty sure. Things like that. Corrin definitely likes Lilat, so I don't know. That's just a thing to keep in mind. Like, if a character like is neutral when it comes to Lilat, like doesn't really hate it, doesn't really love it, then picking Lilat sometimes works because like they might hate it, but I don't know. Anyway, what happens here? Now you land and he back airs. And back air doesn't do anything versus Kirby, so you just walk forward. Now he gives up more stage. Now he retreats the platform. That's also a thing that he has on the stage. Granted, he had the side platforms on Battlefield 2, but it's like when he retreats to give up stage, he can jump to the platform. Granted, when he jumps to the platform, he can't catch it rolls. Okay, what is this up tilt? Oh, you're expecting him to short hop and play. So he just leaves entirely. You run up shield under him. I don't know. I feel like in this situation, just patience. He's not, because if he doesn't stop on the platform, the soonest he's going to be able to get out in this situation is going to be like once he falls through, the soonest he's going to get out is Nair, and Nair's like frame 6. And even then it starts like in front of him and then it like gets down at frame 8. So actually Fair might be faster for getting below him. But for the most part, like you can, I don't know. I don't know I don't really know how you'd pressure platforms. Because you don't really want to go above them, so you can't really use Nair. I mean, you can like land, especially on this platform where he doesn't have really a high platform to retreat to. You could try landing with Nair, well, like nairing his shield and fast falling, then jumping up again with an up air or something, auto canceling it onto the platform, and then I don't know if you have enough time to do all that while he full hops away after the nair, because I don't know. That's my idea. Is you hit his shield with a fall. You jump up and then nair and immediately fast fall, and then he either rolls, which isn't gonna get him much, drop shields and tries to run away, which you might also be able to just catch with an up air, or full hops away, which you can, I mean, which you might be able to like full hop up air auto cancel, and then like go covering and landing from there. Actually, we can check this. So, or sort of check this. No, we don't need this. Go away. Yeah, I think FD would probably be the call if he bans town. I agree, Ryan. I agree, Ryan. What are we looking for? Oh, right, jump frames. Corrin's full hop fast fall is 41 frames, 55. Kirby's uh Kirby's is gonna be 41 and 58. I don't know, I feel like especially if you follow the rise of the auto cancel up air when you're pressuring platforms, then he's gonna try and double jump again. So I don't know. That's my best guess for how Kirby would even deal with someone standing on a platform. Is that nair on shield fall and then jump back up with an aerial. See if you can bait them to jump away. And if they don't jump away, you just jump up and nair them again. Yeah, you don't really have to be scared of Corrin's projectile. It's not very good at walling people out. The only difficulty to sort characters on FD is you have to play the ground game versus their big horizontal range, but Kirby isn't really using that to platform as much, so it's gonna be the same anyway. Oh, down airs. Now I guess he dropped shield, baited you to jump up towards him or something, and then got you, but it didn't hit. So you run after him. He grabs your landing, which was pretty good. You're not back in the situation. Run off air dodge. Okay, no, you fast fell. That was good on his part. And then he returns to the platform. And that's really where this game, like, I don't know what you do here. He has the lead and he just runs on, and like now he doesn't even like when he runs, he doesn't have to give up stage because you can't roll in an up tilt to pressure him when he's on a platform. Honestly, like I feel like as this game progressed, that's what really messed you up. Is just you couldn't deal with the platform camping because I don't know what Kirby would do. Was here. Spot dodge. He sees you shielding, you spot dodge, but miss time, and he just grabs you. Again, you don't really need to spot dodge versus him. Probably rolling in that situation would be even better. Huh. Wait, could that have comboed into down air? This up air, and then you double jump it immediately down air? Or just immediately down air? That's a situation worth looking into. Because A, that would have been sick. B, you probably would have made it back. And if you trade stocks, who cares? That's in your favor at this point. You're losing. You don't have a lead as Kirby, which is awful. You have, and of course, 72 other thing. Use inhale to read shield on platforms. Yeah, but then like, what do you do if he just like full hop landing with Nair and then jumping away with Nair? Like you have to, I guess you time it around the hits of Nair and like the I don't know. But maybe, yeah, maybe inhale is the call. It didn't really do much else. I don't know if we actually tried it. Catches him with a grab again. So I think, yeah, you stopped fairing too. You didn't catch the short hops. I don't think you did it much on Battlefield either. The short hop fairs, and so now he's grabbing you a lot more because like he's not really scared anymore. F smashes your roll. Then I imagine this was a perfect pivot up tilt, which would have worked probably, but he just runs in and grabs you. So yeah, if you're getting grabbed a lot, then most likely, like, if you're getting grabbed a lot in this matchup or versus tall characters, most likely it comes down you're shielding a lot and you're not short hop bearing. And he's already expressed a little. I think he's punished roll quite a few times at this point, so maybe you're also like a little bit scared to do that too. I don't know. There you go. There's a fair. Okay. Although the adaptation might have come a little bit too late. Oh, that made me sad. This should have jab locked, right? Oh no. How'd you get that back here? Oh, you just landed, read the dash away, and he down tilted. And then you ran up. I think you expected that and just F smash, and that doesn't work. And then I think you die. Yep. Because now he catches the roll in. That's unfortunate. With this, if you get a jab lock right here, could you have done like a falling up or down air like Mario does, falling up or forward air or something? I don't know. Could you have killed him there? I guess you did have game one, something similar. You like down air and then down tilted to catch his double jump or whatever. Down tilt is the best way to stuff grabs. Yeah. But the problem is if he down tilts, he risks getting pinned, whereas if he fairs, he just stuffs out all of what Corrin wants to do, which is either grab or jump. And fair beats all of that if you're close enough to Corrin. Well, Rise, everything doesn't. I mean, it removes the. I mean, it beats all the delayed aerials. It beats pin, and it beats just dash up grab. Oh, hey, Sickle. Yeah, it was a stage because it sloped downward. That's also, I think, the reason why you can't jab block in one direction. I mean, you can't jab block towards center stage of Dreamland, or it's like the other way around. I'm not sure. Okay, so that was unfortunate, and then you die. Yeah, that made me sad too. Okay, down 50%, and he just returns to run away. You get the jab, and then the rest of it doesn't work. I don't know. I think one thing you really should explore though is the mix-ups you can do after jabbing someone's shield because they can't react to it. Um, it baits them into like it is something that hits their shield, so it does make them like concerned. Um, up air dare could have worked. Okay, so that's a shame. That probably would have killed then. But yeah, I feel like there's something you can do with jab mix-up because that low cooldown jab is a solid tool you have in your kit. So like, yeah, like Doorstop was saying, like jab jab down tilt. Actually, what's cooldown on jab 2? I'm curious. Also, if any of you guys want this document with all like the jump frame data, I can share it with you. I found it. It's like by some Japanese guy, and I found it while scrolling through by graphics. I found it while scrolling through some Discord. What was I about to look up? Shoot, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, job 2. 16. Okay, so it's the same. Oh, it does more damage. But I think that means 3 divided by 1.75 is still like, I don't think it's meaningful enough damage to make it. Yeah, it's still 1. Whereas, yeah, okay, so it does, the more damage doesn't really mean much. But yeah, jab, down tilt and stuff like that. Yeah, mess with your, see if you can chart out some effective shield pressure with that. Because combination of jabs and crouches and then your tilts seem pretty good. Where is it? There it is. So that was unfortunate. That didn't work, and you get punished. I don't know if holding it would have been better. Because it does extend the range with the last hit, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know what Corrin does if you hold it. Corrin probably F smashes you. Or jumps over and fares. As opposed to pin into up tilt. Into juggle. So, you either hold and get fared, or F smash, which F smash doesn't lead into much, so you probably end up getting fared, which is the thing that leads into stuff. Or you get pinned. Yeah, I guess that you just gotta hope for the best and see if you can call out exactly when they drop shield in this situation, because either getting fared or pinned is going to lead to big damage. It's a good conversion by boost. Good pin, but miss space. Yo, more funny Kirby faces. Okay. Yeah, this is a good jump and air dodge. What does back air look like? Because that situation, you're right on top of Corrin. Back air comes out frame 6, right? I want to say. Back air is frame 6, yeah. I don't know if it covers on top of you and if it's like a decent get off me option, because none of your other aerials really do that. But your back air might. Okay, here's back air. Okay, yeah, it's not really close in Kirby. I don't know. I mean, that's your best hope for a get off me option. One other thing I want to mention about down here. Ledge Trump is solid. Ledge Trump, and then if they regrab ledge, you can down air. If they once you get the initial ledge trump though, ledge drop back air should be guaranteed because back air comes out so fast. And especially versus, I mean, your double jump doesn't send you very high, but versus characters with really low ledge trump heights like Diddy, it's definitely gonna be good. Fox, not very, but Diddy, it's gonna be solid. I mean, we can pull up the video now and see. What is it? YouTube ledge trump heights smash 4. Let's see. Okay. Now, what are some good characters gonna be able to get? Zelda, Samus not really relevant. Mewtwo, that's definitely a solid back air. Game Watch, somewhat relevant. Marth definitely relevant. Rosalina relevant, but you probably end up getting hit by Luma somehow. Ness definitely. Where's Diddy? Where's Diddy follow this? Robin, Lil Mac. Diddy up Diddy Kong, yeah. Diddy Kong goes nowhere. And so Donkey Kong has a slow ass air dodge, so you could probably hit him with it too. Ganon's not relevant, Wii Fit's not relevant, Yoshi's not relevant. Ryu, probably get Ryu with it too. I don't know. Ledge Trump back air is something definitely to look into. Can I get a list of tournaments for this PR season? Just from indie events, like the events I've been to, I've tried to go to every weekend. So DreamHack, Midwest Mayhem, Impact, I'm pretty sure, was within the thing. Master Hand, the last one. Old Fashioned. Barrel roll? No, not barrel roll. Yeah, no, Old Fashioned. All mid. Uh, Button check probably, and then I don't think anyone went to curtain call. I mean, even other characters that aren't ZSS, I mean, like, they're not as good as ZSS ledge trump shenanigans, but frame 6 backer is still busted for ledge. Frame 6 backer that kills is still busted for ledge trumping. And even then, again, if they somehow manage to air dodge in time because you mistime it, you can still catch the regrab at the ledge. Of course, Kirby's not the fastest, so they can land on stage, but you at least get a grab out of it. So I don't know. And that's definitely one of the things when you hold shield at the ledge and wait for a reaction. I mean, wait and react to see what they're gonna do. A lot of times you condition them to hold on the ledge a little bit longer so they can think and like play the mind games. So then like once you've done that a lot, that's prime time. Like kill percent, just slip in a ledge trump there and then boom, get them. Because when they're at kill percent, they definitely don't want to act quickly and make a stupid call and then get up smashed out of roll or like back air out of jump or something. Yeah, ledge trumping is definitely, and you can drop shield ledge trump really quickly. Like, I'm never sure if you can like react to it or barely react to it, but it happens really fast if you practice it well. And especially in Indiana, people are not good at the ledge, so people might not even be ready for it. Because like who ledge trumps a lot in Indy? Um, Me, Boost, Guy Hero doesn't play anymore. Uh, Salazar, I think, has done it to me, but he didn't really convert too well off of it, so I don't know. Teddy, when he plays, does it a lot. That's okay, Sickle, we can play sometime if you want to. I need Wario practice anyway. Teddy sells sockets. Socket does not ledge trump. Well, okay, I guess I could see it making sense as Little Mac, because then you can get a F smash on the regrab, but yeah, not very many people ledge trump in Indy. And yeah, like in general, I'm pretty like I feel like it's the if it's the one call out I'm gonna make, it's the fact that Indy sucks at the ledge. In terms of dealing with getting the ledge trump, like Vemzer, I've had like he's been kind of smart with the way he's gone around it, but even then, not enough. Curl was very like, well, that's actually I don't know. Curl just likes to ledge jump down air, which beats ledge trump. But of course, I have other ways of beating that, so I don't know. And I don't think Indy is very strong at the ledge in general, so abuse ledge trumping while you can. Also, I need to put my camera at like the side because like the camera's here, but the Twitch chat is like right over there. So every time I look at the Twitch chat and like talk to it, I should be talking at the camera. I gotta get this figured out, or I get a second screen like over there and then put the camera right there. Okay. Actually finishing this match. Morty does. Okay. Okay. I guess you know I only playing with Fox and ledge trumping Foxes. Fox isn't the bet. Well, it's okay. Anyway, you roll in. This was good. He grabs you and then this looks sick. There's the jab once and then immediately run forward grab. Which yeah, that makes sense. He runs towards you. He is hit by the jab, then he probably shields, and then you just run forward and grab. So yeah, that covers a lot. I like this jab grab, just empty on air, and then you just dash forward. Sorry, the jab dash forward grab. I like it a lot. So you get a grab. How much damage does that do? 58, 61, 61 to 72, 11%. Okay, that's solid. Gets caught by the platform so it doesn't hit. And you get thrown back off stage. Why? Oh, because you tried dash grab because you read a roll. He spot dodges instead. Hmm. Nice catch with a down tilt. What is he doing there? Oh, you just landed an air dodge into the ground. Okay. Good reaction. And then back air. Not it. It's close. Stays inside the ledge trap you. Ooh. Again, reads the roll in, but Corrin sucks at covering that crouch. So that was solid. Um, Yeah, back throw off stage. And then F smash there. That was good. Good recognition that you were actually close enough to punish it this time. And now your last stock, you're at 89, and he's just throwing projectiles. Dash forward, grab. Good job. Yeah, I feel like in this situation, you should, if they don't know what Kirby does, I mean, this is just a read here, so I can't fault you for anything that happened, but if they don't know what Kirby does, I think they're just trying to stay as close to the stage as possible, so they're going to DI and SDI in. Because, like, this potentially could have led to a stock, right? I feel like. Just grab, maybe. Especially versus someone that doesn't know what they're doing against Kirby. Nice fairs. Wait, how did you get that second grab? Oh, okay. You dash under, you whiff punish the nair. Not bad. Two nairs. Bring this back, yeah. If you drifted back with this down air, it might have connected. Because, like, let's see where you're going. That's fair. Yeah, and you start drifting forward again. I think you didn't need a fast fall, and you should have drifted as far towards the stage as possible. Well, actually, maybe you did need a fast fall, but you should have drifted as far towards the stage as possible, because that would have closed it, probably. Pins you. And then runs forward, rolls back, and that baits a roll out of you. Which isn't punished, and you're just giving up stage again. Not really platform camping anymore, but okay, up tilts, up air. Guess you couldn't get anything else off there. Can you up B after that? I don't know. I feel like up B might work. Yeah. I mean, you learn. You I don't know. Play Corrin. Actually, practicing your edge guards on Corrin, you can probably do versus CPUs in training mode because they don't exactly have many options, so they're always going to do the up B towards the ledge, and so you can just practice spacing it there. Like Corrin, I'd imagine you could practice that pretty well on. Fox, you can practice your edge guards pretty well on, especially like trades with uppy and stuff like that, and like nests are just like a few of the characters in training mode that you practice your edge guards on. But that's something you just gotta practice on Corrin, positioning that. Okay. Here I think you grab. Here I think you should grab. Like worst case scenario, he rolls away. I guess he pins. He rolls away and then pins you. That was unfortunate, but yeah, again, you're getting grabbed, not fairing as much as you could. That's probably why. Up throws and you live at the ledge. He reads, you stay there, but naturally you liking to roll in. Kirby's rolling being good, you roll in. So I don't really like that grab on boost part. Fair, catches the spot dodge. Yeah, I'm at the ledge. I mean, I guess that dare's the right idea, but he just grabbed ledge, so like, I don't know. Well, no, I feel like, yeah, if it doesn't catch anything, then I feel like you go to cover roll. And then worst case scenario, you still have the opponent cornered, so if they get up and like shield or whatever, you can nair them. Nice spot dodge. But again, like you could just be fairing. Fair covers more than spot dodge does. To beat out grabs. I mean, to beat out Corrin's grabs in particular. That was unfortunate, and I think that's stock, right? Oh, yeah, living. Good DI. Also, I have this in my notes somewhere, but I think do you know how to DI Corrin's side B? Um, the up air into up B might be a DI dependent thing though, because like it looked like he DI'd in there. What are you saying no to, Sean? I forget. Oh, you don't know how to DI the thing? I have it in my notes. Granted, my notes are about fast fallers. I mean, my notes has Fox as fast faller. So let me check. Matchups, Corrin. DI kick down and in is what I have written. So yeah, I guess down and in is where you want to DI. That's at least what Ryu told me, so jump from the ledge, that always scares me, but I guess if he gives you the space, you just up you get back on safely. Running up and spot dodging because he runs up and grabs. Again, you could just fair, and fair actually does damage too, and covers more, and then he up throws you, and that's it. Yeah. Rip. See what we have here? You see what we have here though? Game over. We have a sad Sean. We have a sad Parma, but not an angry Parma. But and he's okay because Jancomb comes up and says Jancomb things, and naturally Jancomb things make your day. And then he's just like, you have a little like sad grin on your face. You don't need to rage. I mean, be mad when you lose. For all intents and purposes, like being mad when you lose is good because it makes you get better. But you don't gotta be angry. I mean, it's just a matter of thing of practice, and sometimes we lose like our temper or whatever. So I mean, like I can understand your frustration at button check. Down and away if you're not in danger of dying off this. Sometimes down and away. Oh, if you're not in danger of dying off the side, yeah. Okay, I guess yeah. The kick just depends on positioning on stage because it can kill both off the top or off the side. But yeah, so I don't know. Oh yeah, one thing we gotta point out. The big brain. Let's see it. Let's see how we draw this. We have the big brain. This doesn't look right at all. And then we'll have the there we go. This doesn't look right. Look like a brain at all. But you know what? How the spinal cord running down here. And then I don't know. A frustrated like it's emotion sign. Just like what? Sean lost. I'm sorry. I tried. So yeah. I guess main things to know versus tall sword characters that don't have much of a round game like Corrin. Uh, don't be mad, be disappointed. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, Ryan. Oh no, you can't see the drawing? No! Wait, hold up. What happens if No! You guys can't see the drawing? Can you see it now? Can you see it now? No! I love that tool. Why does it not work? I'm sad. I'm sad. Anyway, I think so. See, let's go over the main things that we learned, aside from the fact that I'm amazing, and we should just zoom into my face, or we can just zoom into this face. So what did we learn about this guy right here? What did we learn about this guy? This wonderful guy. What does he need to work on? Oh, what tool? It's called Epic Pen, I think. Yeah, it's called Epic Pen. If you have any other suggestions, feel free to tell me because I don't know. It's an interesting tool, but so what do we learn? Sword characters with no ground game. They can't, because you're so short, they can't hit you with rising aerials very well, so they're going to need to delay the aerials, which means you can fair them a lot, and fair also beats grab. So because of that, because fair beating grab and all that, you can shield a lot too. And we also learned that rolling in too much, yeah, I want to say that, like, I'm sort of mixed opinions on that because Kirby's roll, as we see, is really good because it's essentially like an approaching crouch. It's a very laggy approaching crouch, but it's still an approaching crouch that is hard to punish. And it gets you into a good position, especially versus Corrin. Well, okay, so watch your roll patterns and see when your opponent's starting to notice it and starting to expect it and exploit that. There's something you got to look for. Spot dodging versus Corrin in particular. I think you don't have much of a reason to spot dodge. Tomahawk. Yeah, Nair, landing Nair and Tomahawk both. But landing Nair I feel like is a safer option. Jab jab. Chart out some jab jab follow ups. What was the other thing? Land juggling juggling Corrin. Your goal is to get right beneath Corrin and shield, and then up tilt the Nair. That Corrin fall up tilt the Nair down there that Corrin falls with, or catch the side B that Corrin try if Corrin tries to land with that. I'm not sure if Corrin even can. Um, so yeah, that was another big thing is you just didn't juggle Corrin very well. Uh, don't take Corrin to Lilat because you just ended up getting platform camped stock one, and then it was you got grabbed a lot because you stopped fairing, and it was over. I can put some notes together eventually too. I didn't take them while I did it. Well, I don't know. If you want them, I can do them, but it usually it involves me watching through the whole broadcast again. What else is there? Ledge trapping. See if you can chart some things out. Like Doorstop said, rolling to ledge and shielding is a very powerful ledge trap with a lot of for a lot of characters, and you have a strong up smash and a strong grab and some lasting aerials, so it should help there. Ledge trumping, practice that. Predicting down air. Oh yeah, yeah. Practice your spacing on Corrin's up E with down air, because that's important. That's one of the reasons why Fox obliterates Corrin, even though Corrin feels like I don't know. I'm not very good at the matchup, but it's definitely one thing that's really easy to do with Fox. Yeah, closer to stage because because Corrin's gonna go to the side, and you're gonna go straight down. So if Corrin starts here, if Corrin's gonna be here once the up B starts, you don't want to be right here. You want to meet Corrin here, because like as you fall this distance, then Corrin goes up this distance, and then you want to meet Corrin's head. Um, practice ledge trumping. Ledge trump air is definitely something to do. Yeah, it's something you got to keep practice. Like it's really useful. And it's one of the things I practice every day, every time I go to the training room to practice movement. Uh, Shield dropping if you want to, but that's not really that high on the priority list. Just something to look into. And then also, yeah, landing Nair into crouch and jab shield pressure. That too, but that's more me learning it than you really learning it. Yeah, take advantage when your opponent gives up a lot of stage. I think those are the main things. I think this turned out all right, despite me not knowing the characters. One day I'll actually know what the hell Corrin is and what Corrin does, and so I'll be able to give a little bit more insight on this. But one thing also that I remember, I told you like the turnaround cancels or whatever, like that they didn't look too useful because of laggy. I feel like I kind of wrote it off too quick because like I'm sure you've seen like a lot of top players use them a lot, and as Kirby, they're probably really useful because you can approach someone crouching sort of, and like you can bait someone into it. You dash back, bait someone and moving into you, and then do the turnaround and then move back towards them, so you're right on top of them again, which is what you want. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I enjoy doing these. I'm glad you requested. Send me your requests, people. Next week or next time I get a chance to stream, I'm gonna be going over Keats matches. Probably definitely doing my match versus Keats from last Salties, but might do a few others from Salties too because he wanted me to. I'm gonna try and do this again as a regular thing. Well, I don't know, cause like juggling school, practice, and streaming is really hard. I guess I didn't have to. Like I don't know how many days, weeks I'm gonna end up having one day where I basically have no homework, but I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. Well, since he's streaming anything, dude, streaming's fun. Just get yourself a capture card or something. Oh, you don't even need a capture card. I just have a big computer. This is why I started streaming match analysis in the first place because I can't stream gameplay. Then Shattuck loaned me his Elgato, and so now I can. But even then, it's either someone's here or I can't play online because my Wi-Fi is mediocre. Your Percy match news analysis. It's only 2 games. Yeah, I might. I'll probably look at it at one point. I'm definitely gonna do the Keat stuff first. I don't know. I would like. I don't know whether I want to do first come first serve on the match analysis. Granted, I've never really had that problem, or just whatever is like more prevalent at the time. Because like with the Keat stuff, I really want to get to it because I've been researching the Sonic stuff too. I don't know. I also prefer to stick to characters I actually understand how they work, which granted isn't very many. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad I could teach things and help. It was fun. No, like I have no. Oh yeah, you gotta save the matches. You gotta take the initiative yourself. No one else is gonna do it. Granted, easier said than done, but just something you gotta do. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks Doorstop for helping out. Thanks Sean for watching and answering my questions too. Thanks Ryan for offering your insight. Thanks everyone else for stopping in. Thanks Shattuck for bringing up the fact that Kirby is the Illuminati because of 73. All right, we out.